Instant ramen noodles. They're one of the world's most widely used budget staple ingredients. Today, we're asking a chef to show us 5 different ways to level them up, each time getting a little bit more mad. So comment down below, let us know in which dish you think Kush absolutely lost it. Dish number 1, where are we starting?
We're starting in Japan, we're making ramen, but we're making tonkotsu ramen, which is the really fatty, emulsified, rich pork ramen.
Amazing.
But I forgot to order any pork skin, pork bones, turned up today, so we're just gonna cheat it with sesame ramen, sesame oil, sesame paste, sesame seeds, and some leftover garlic sausage from a video where you sliced it downstairs.
Let's do it.
Yeah. But before we get cooking, Spaff, welcome to my kitchen.
Thank you very much.
First time in here.
It is.
Can you open the freezer, top shelf?
Yes! We're making margaritas.
Have a little margarita. Nothing says ramen like a cheeky margarita on a Wednesday. Because remember, we're cooking together.
Yeah.
But this is such a simple recipe that I don't need any help, so I may as well have a bartender.
You got 2 glasses, but Izzy's here.
All right.
You forgot about Iz.
Oh.
Cushy bear. Iz. Cheers.
Cheers.
Couple of sips of margarita. Show us your nudes.
I don't know.
I blinked and I didn't even get a chance to ask how I could help, and you've done it.
Yeah, so Indonesian sweet soy, because it was on the wall.
But you could use any soy.
Any soy, but this is sweet soy, really sticky, so I used a bit less honey, but still quite a lot of honey, because you want that sweetness to counteract the fat and the salt. I've cooked the ramen noodles. They're gonna go straight into our bowl, and now we're gonna make the tonkotsu broth, the tonkotsu-esque broth.
Esque. The tonkotsu style broth. The tonkotsu inspired broth. Yeah. There's so many different ways we can get around it, it's fine. Yeah. The authentic tonkotsu broth. Why do we blend it?
So, water and oil don't emulsify. So by blending it, you help emulsify it, gives that lovely creamy consistency. So consistency-wise, we've gone from thin water to that nice, rich, just coating the back of the spoon consistency.
And you used the sesame noodles and therefore the sesame seasoning.
Yes.
But if you had chicken ramen.
Same. This recipe works with any ramen you have. Every recipe here works with any ramen you've got.
Perfect.
Yeah. I'm gonna add a bit of MSG to the broth because we've added so much neutral flavor, sesame paste.
Yep.
We need to up the seasoning a bit.
Would the MSG not come in the seasoning within the ramen noodles?
Yes, but that's the same amount of water for the ramen. Then we've added a lot of neutral fat, so we need to elevate the seasoning again.
Okay.
No, it's there. It's there, Riz. So we've got our, we'll call it sweet soy honey glazed chasu pork, instant ham, some ground up sesame seeds.
Yep.
Then just some very finely sliced spring onion.
Cereal. You've made cereal. So it's a 3-minute wonder.
Essentially, you can make this broth at the same time you're cooking the noodles, just use some hot water. So you don't have to wait for the noodles to cook to make this.
So realistically, people use instant noodles because they can't be bothered.
Yeah.
But if you can be bothered for 3 minutes, you can have a much better dish.
Oh yeah, 3 minutes is all you need.
3 minutes is all you need.
Nearly done, but I've just realised, because we're in this kitchen, there's loads of fun things to put on stuff.
Okay.
So I think it needs a bit of, we had an event.
Yeah.
It's a chive oil.
Ooh.
So think about a bit of a green drizzle.
Lovely.
Lovely.
Used olive oil.
Use chili oil, would be quite nice actually. That red burst, because you got that's in the cupboard. Or you just use sesame oil.
Everything else has been sesame, why not?
Yeah, but a bit of green, let's go with it.
That was 3 minutes, start to finish. A ton of chefy knowledge, but actually 0 chefy skills.
Yes.
Cheers.
Splattering everywhere.
No surprise, a really strong taste of sesame. However, that authentic char siu pork that we've got in there lifts it, really lifts it.
Because sesame can be a bit bitter, so the sweetness of the char siu works in there. You got the salt in the background, slightly al dente to the tooth noodles, nice and bit bouncy, and literally a velvety sauce.
If that's what you can do for dish 1 in 3 minutes, where are we going for dish 2?
Well, I think it's time we start offending some other countries, so we're going to Italy with a carbonara, a carborama.
A carbonara.
Carboramanara.
Sounds like a song from Greece, doesn't it? Dish number 2.
Yeah.
Carbonara.
It is authentic carbonara using ramen, which is a type of noodle, instead of pasta, which is a type of noodle.
But everything else, totally tradish.
Black pepper,
Yep.
egg yolks,
Yep.
actually from a duck. Guanciale, pecorino romano, parmigiano reggiano, and a chicken ramen, because it's the most neutral flavour base.
Fine.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this so that he doesn't have to. If you don't have 2 different types of hard cheese, don't worry about it. If you only have bacon or ham instead of guanciale, don't worry about it. If you don't have duck eggs, don't worry about it. If you only have white pepper, worry about that. You need black pepper,
Yeah, black
actually.
pepper,
That's a
yeah,
really
black pepper.
key one.
Yeah, yeah. I've just noticed I've got some pork that's hanging out in the vat pack machine that I need to put in the freezer.
It's got nothing to do with the video.
I know. It just shows that this is a working kitchen. Pork from another episode, vacuum packed in the freezer.
I don't understand his brain, but I love it.
Like my nonna always said, nothing in
You
this...
don't have a nonna!
I've got a nani.
Okay.
Very similar.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Shred bread?
Chapatis. This kitchen, there's no wrong answer, there's no stupid question, nothing can go wrong.
This is a development kitchen where we are not just developing recipes, we are developing ourselves.
Yes, and our friendships.
Yes.
Yes. So Spaff, you're gonna render and fry the guanciale at the back. I'm gonna whisk together the egg yolks and the cheeses with some of the pre-cooked pasta water and some ramen sachet.
We're ready for the ramen, boss.
Right, do you wanna come over, tip your fatty goodness into my eggs? So I like to add the fat and some of the guanciale into the eggs. It'll temper the eggs to get the cooking process started, so we're not gonna cook the eggs when we hit it with hot pasta.
Noodles.
Noodles. Noodles. Pasta. Same, literally the same thing. So we're gonna take the cooked, moist ramen noodles out of our pasta water, noodle water, and put it into our tempered egg mix.
Oh, the sound of love. You do it more vigorously than I do.
Yeah. Up and down with the left, round and round with the right.
Just like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah. And Ches.
Is that how you were expecting the cheese to go, is?
No,
I'm just trying to
yeah, but
spread
I'm
the
eating
cheese
it as
out.
well. I was gonna do that with my tongs.
Okay. Leveled up instant ramen noodles.
Let's go.
I mean, it looks like a carbonara.
It looks so much like a carbonara, you wouldn't know that it's a carbonara.
A carbonara. Cheers.
Sante.
Because we've used the guanciale, because we've toasted off the black pepper, because we've used good eggs, that tastes exactly like a carbonara.
Yep.
The noodles are smaller than you'd get in a traditional bucatini or spaghetti carbonara, but that has everything in there that you want.
Exactly.
And if you cheated it with bacon or ham
Or cream.
or cream
Garlic.
or anything like that,
Mushrooms.
you're still going to get a delicious sauce.
Yeah, exactly.
And a great dish.
Yeah. I think the fact that the ramen noodles are par cooked before we get them at home speeds everything up.
Carbonara,
Yeah.
big tick. Where are we going for dish 3?
Well, we're gonna stay on the route of pork products and cheese. We're gonna make kimchi, pepperoni, 5 cheese, macaroni and cheese fingers.
This is where it goes. This is where we lose it.
No,
this is it.
no, just wait.
Dish number 3, leveling up ramen.
We're going kimchi, pepperoni, mac and cheese ball fingers.
But instead of mac and cheese, we're doing ramen and cheese.
And they're not balls, they're fingers, quite big fingers.
Anatomy.
So we're gonna make a standard Mornay sauce, bechamel with loads of cheese in it. We're gonna throw some kimchi, some diced up pepperoni, because we had it in the fridge. We're gonna hit it with a spicy ramen. And we're gonna dip it at the end in some sour cream with the ramen seasoning packet.
Right, what do you want me to do in this one?
So you can unwrap these burger cheese slices neatly, and then you can whisk together the roux and stir the sauce as I throw things into the pan.
Perfect.
So we've got Philly cream cheese, we've got some diced cooking mozzarella, cheddar, Parmigiano Reggiano, and 3 slices of burger cheese for emulsification. Right, Spaff,
Whoa!
into our tray. Oh, look at that cheese pull already. So put that in the fridge to chill, maybe overnight, and then we're gonna pull it out, pan it and deep fry it, and serve it with ramen sour cream.
Ranch.
Ranch. Ranch dip.
Ranch.
So that's what it looks like once it's set.
Yep.
You can see the cross section, you've got lumps of cheese, noodles,
Bits of pepperoni.
and then it's just got a bit of a wobble to it. That's been panade, flour, egg wash, panko breadcrumbs, because it's Japanese breadcrumbs and it's authentic Japanese food. And we're gonna deep fry it in some hot oil.
You have some chonky fingers.
I do. Palette of beige.
But kimchi mac and cheese bites is something that's been done for quite a while. This, to me, feels like a very different take on it. Yes, 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 yes.
So you get a cheese pull and you get a ramen pull.
I love that. Cheers. Oh, I don't want to cheers. That is the best kind of filthy.
Oh, it's a lot, but I feel full up with flavour and food and texture in a good way.
It's obviously a little bit more involved than the last two that we did.
Oh yeah.
However, the results are astonishing.
Every mouthful's a bit different.
This was number 3 of 5. Where are we going now?
Korean seafood pancakes, but with a whole layer of ramen in there, because carbs.
And title of the video. Dish number 4.
It is a traditional seafood pancake from Korea called humel pajeon. Pajeon being pancake, seafood being humel. But we're gonna add some Thai tom yum flavour instant ramen to it and make it with Japanese okonomiyaki and takoyaki flour because it was on offer. But you could just use plain flour.
And you could just use normal...
You could use any ramen.
Ramen.
You can use any ramen for any of these, and this is just plain flour with some soy sauce powder in it. So, yeah, no difference. Spaff?
Yes.
Can you cook these noodles in the water?
Yep.
When they're nearly done, bring them back over. I'm gonna make the batter, mix everything into it, and then we'll pan fry it later. Here we've got little scallops, some squid, prawns, and mussels. And then we'll serve it with something off the shelf of mystery.
I'll have a look.
Yeah.
Oh, HP sauce. Yes, 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 yes.
And we're gonna serve it on a chopping board so we can cut it so you get little bits at a time.
Perfect. Sauce-wise,
Yes.
this is what I'm thinking.
All right.
Iron brew and whiskey hot sauce
From Big Jim.
from Big Jim. Little bit spicy,
Yep.
little bit vinegary,
Yep.
little bit whiskey and iron brewy.
Cheers, Jim.
So the ramen is adding a different body and texture to a standard pajeon.
Yeah, this is the standard Korean recipe. all we've done is add a layer of crispy carbs almost on one side. So it's not traditional Japanese okonomiyaki.
So we're not topping it with lots of different things.
Yeah. And the batter has no egg in it.
Yeah.
This is just flour, so it goes crispy. Crispy water and flour. Yep.
Crispy water is my favourite. Cheers.
Cheers.
Tell you what, I made such a good choice with the hot sauce.
It's almost like Tabasco, but with a woody edge and with a sweetness from iron brew. It works so well with the salinity of the seafood.
I was kind of joking because you did the whole thing. So
No, but it's a really good choice.
having the crispy ramen really does take that to a different place than a normal seafood pancake. Okay, I'm going to ask you this next question, and I mean it quite literally.
Yeah.
Where on earth are we going for dish number 5?
We're going home.
Who's home?
Buckinghamshire. We're going to India.
Final recipe, take us home.
So this one needs a beer.
I can do that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So we're going pakoras. I've already done them on the channel in the Unleashed.
Yeah.
Right?
Traditionally, pakoras,
Yeah.
famously, no ramen.
Yeah. So I've never made this before.
Okay.
But in theory, if the pancake worked, this should work.
Had you made pancake before?
No. I'm going to make the pakora body, and you're going to cook a packet of ramen.
God, you
till
really
it's
know what
nearly
I'm
done,
good at, don't you?
Till it's nearly done, and then bring it back over. But don't put the seasoning in the water.
This is not my first rodeo.
All right. While Jay cooks the noodles al dente, we're going to make the batter, which is going to be sweet corn and kale with curry leaves, shallot, ginger garlic paste, mustard seeds, ajwain or carom seed, turmeric and garam masala, mixed together with lots and lots of curry leaves. And the batter we're using is an open bag of tempura flour, or plain flour, a blend of rice flour, chickpea flour. Do what you want, but we have this open and it's used for deep frying. Anything will work in this, trust me. So I'm gonna mix, and then you dredge flour in slowly, and then we'll eyeball it till it gets the right texture.
Okay.
We don't want to add any water to this because the moisture will come out of the corn, the hot noodles, and the onion and the salt from the ramen seasoning drawing out the moisture.
For my yogurt, I've been following in Kush's footsteps. I just added a little bit of everything. So it's yogurt, tamarind, the super spicy seasoning from the ramen. There was some Kewpie, there's some Bombay sandwich chutney, a little bit of mirin. I might have added, yeah, that was about it. I mean, they look unlike any other pakora I've ever had.
Same, I've never had a noodle pakora.
Well, let's see how it goes.
I've never made a noodle pakora.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I've never had a pakora that's that crispy, that has all of those kind of little bits sticking out of it. It's completely different from a pakora, but I love it.
Flavor profile, curry leaves, turmeric, ajwain, garam masala, chili powder, and mustard seeds. It's quite traditional. Then we go left field, or right field technically, to Japan with ramen noodles in it. The sweet corn, the British kale. I really like it.
It is amazing.
And this dip is sensational.
Well, you know, I learned from the best. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate.
That was 5 incredible ways to level up ramen, but we need to know, what do we level up next? Comment down below, let us know some store cupboard essential staples
All from the fridge.
that we should give a chef to level up next. Cheers, mate. That was a good fun.
I love that.